Are you sure, Sierra, that you heard Alan correctly?
Seems perfectly clear.
But, darling, why on earth would his last word on earth be Craig?
Must have been something big.
You say anything else?
Nothing. It's odd.
Isn't it, though? Makes you wonder, you know, a dying man's last word to his wife? Your name?
Daddy?
You'd think he'd say something special, you know, between Sierra and himself, but instead, he says your name, the ex-husband.
What are you implying, Dusty?
That it's weird.
No,
Makes you wonder.
No, not me. Dusty, hallucinations, brain damage. He's probably scared to death.
Oh, I bet.
John.
I'm sorry.
You did everything you could.
This is not a real good time, but there are papers that need to be signed, decisions that need to be made.
I'll do it for you.
No, no, he was my husband's
I
last.
think we'll have more privacy in my office.
Well, we'll wait for you right
No,
there.
no, you don't need to do that.
You don't have to do this alone.
No, I'll be fine. She won't be doing it. She has me. I would like that.
Well, you're positive?
Go ahead. It's something I need to do. We'll go back to your place. We'll wait for Sierra.
All right, we'll do that. If there's anything at that.
Then we'll call you. I love you, too. I love you. Bye.
Thank you, Dusty, for everything you've done, but this is a family matter now.
But you can stay as long as you want. You saved Lucy.
May I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm looking for my wife.
Nurse, can we get some help here?
Please, you have to help me. I have severe cramping and pain, and I'm 6 weeks pregnant. Please get Dr. Schiller.
She called Dr. Schiller from the car.
Jessica. I think I'm bleeding.
Okay, we'll take her into exam room 5.
Please do something. Please, you have to help me. Save my baby.
Jennifer? I was hoping I'd be gone by the time you got here.
You can't leave. We haven't had a chance to talk.
I heard everything in New York.
No, you didn't give me a chance to explain
If
anything.
you think that there's an explanation for what you did, you're worse off than I thought.
What I did because I love you.
You lied to me and Paul. You manipulated us into thinking that you were sick again, and I believed you. I dropped everything for you. I was a prisoner in a hotel room for you.
I'm sorry that I put you through that. I really am.
I should have listened to Paul. He warned me.
Warned you about what?
He said that the second that I found someone who loved me, you would try to ruin it.
That's not true, Jennifer.
Congratulations, Mother. Mission accomplished. Jordan is out of my life.
Oh.
No, but there is good news in all this. I'm going back to Europe.
When?
Tonight.
For how long?
For good. And you and Jordan can go to hell.
Transferred. You can't do that.
Hey, no, I can't. But the governor can. And the governor did.
I'll get my lawyers on the phone.
Waste of time. Your lawyers have no say in this. Neither do you.
Where you serve your time is at the discretion of the government.
The government found you a really nice spot in California. Plenty of sun and fresh air. Not that you'll be able to see or feel any of that in solitary confinement. But at least you'll be away from Cabot and Jordan and Rosanna and all the other lives that you've tried to control. Hey, you there? Dad? You? Speechless. Bon voyage.
My wife.
Doc Reese just brought her in.
You did?
She's in the exam room, and Dr. Schiller's with her now.
All right.
How's my baby?
Well, it's still too early to tell. I have to run a couple more tests.
There's nothing you can tell me?
Just close your eyes and try to relax. We'll make arrangements, okay?
Please, God, don't punish my baby for what I've done. Please let my baby live.
Where's Jessica?
I was about to have you paged.
Where is she? What happened?
I haven't broken the news to her yet.
What news? Tell me.
I'm not hearing a fetal heartbeat.
Have you done an ultrasound?
No, not yet.
All right, then there's a chance. Maybe you missed something.
We're setting up for that now.
Honey, I know you're angry with me and you have every right to be, but you can't make some kind of impetuous decision like this without thinking things through.
No thought. Survival instinct. I'm getting away from you.
You want to leave your brothers, your father.
As if you give a damn what I want. You don't care about me.
All I care about is you.
You knew how much I loved Jordan, and I believed you when you said that you accepted our relationship, but the whole time you were plotting to break us up.
That is not true, Jen.
And after you fooled us into thinking that you were going blind again, I was the blind one, as usual. I am always the one who takes your side, Mother, and gives you chances, time after time. Well, never again.
You. I really need to see you. I'm at home. I'll be waiting.
If you care about that man at all, you'll let him go before you destroy him, too.
There are difficulties and disappointments in every relationship.
Yeah, I learned that at your knee.
That doesn't mean you pack up and leave.
Well, we'll see about that.
Walker stood by me during my worst times, Jen.
Well, he'll grow to regret it, Mother.
No. We're going to work things through, and we'll be closer. That's what you and I have always been able to do. We've always been able to overcome anything if we can just talk, Jen.
Yes, this is Jennifer Munson in the penthouse. Could you send a bellman up for my bags? I'll be waiting outside in the car. I need to vacate quickly. Thank you.
Governor, you've been deceived. I've been a model prisoner, kept in isolation, been very quiet. All I want to do is just serve out the rest of my time in peace. I mean, you can ask the guards, you ask the warden.
I have been checking around.
Then you know.
That corruption is rampant in this facility. Yes. But I am making reform the cornerstone of my re-election campaign.
Thank you very much, Governor.
We'll be in touch. Good luck.
Yes. Good luck. Paul, certainly you're not stupid enough to think this is going to change anything.
Oh, no, this is going to change everything. Because you're going to be in a pit so dark and so deep that you'll never see the light of day again.
Why don't you just hide and watch?
Free ride's over, old man. No more unlimited phone calls, no more visitors, no more emissaries waiting to do your bidding. You've been cut off. It's all over now.
I'm glad to see you do have some Stenbeck blood in you. I just don't know why every time you show some fortitude, it's always against me.
I don't know. Life is full of irony. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Rosanna, you've been painfully silent. What do you have to say about all this? I mean, you're an intelligent woman. You know how to weigh the consequences. Are you sure this is what you really want?
And I'm so sorry.
Oh. How's Jessica?
Well, I mean, physically, she's fine, but,
Can I see her?
Sure, yeah. You do some time.
Ben, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, babe. It's gonna be okay. All right.
Jen, please. Say something to me.
Goodbye, Mother.
You wouldn't answer my calls.
I have a plane to catch.
Just come with me. Listen to what I have to say, please.
Jordan, I could listen, but it's not going to change anything.
I have to show you something, okay? You take a look. If you don't like what you see, you're gonna like what you see. But if you don't, I'll let you go, please.
I have a car waiting.
I'll drive you myself. Just come with me.
Oh, Walker. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I know that you're still angry with me because I lied about my condition. I know it was a very foolish impulse,
That's a start.
but you're here. I mean, that can only mean one thing.
I still care about you very much, Barbara.
I feel the same way about you.
I don't think you understand.
What's important is that you know that we can work through this.
I need you to listen to me.
All right?
When we first met, people tried to warn me away from you, but I thought that I could be good for you. That, you know, with a little give and take, things could be fine. But they're not fine, Barbara. You're not fine.
What are you saying?
You need help, Barbara. More help than I can give you.
You're sure this is what you want, Rosanna?
This is what everybody wants.
I believe the lady's capable of speaking for herself.
Dad, it's over. Or this perfect little nuclear family you're trying to set up, this is not going to happen. I'm crazy about Rosanna. We're together. We're going to stay together.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
And you're ready to put your faith in Paul. He's my son, so I'm keenly aware of his shortcomings.
We're together.
And you can trust him with your life. I mean, Paul does have a questionable track record in taking care of the women he loves. I mean, just ask Rose D'Angelo. Oh. No, can't. She's dead.
Lousy.
No, yeah. Wait, don't. Please, come on, let's go.
Think, Rosanna. Think. You're a new mother with a vulnerable child. You ready to hitch your wagon to a faded star? Are you?
There is no doubt in my mind or my heart about Paul. Any other questions?
How's your arm?
You know, honestly, I've been too worried about Lucy and Sierra to even...
Okay, Rosa's working on a light meal if anyone's interested, because it seems to me this is going to be a very long night.
I'm in no hurry.
What she means is, Dusty, it's going to be hours before Lucy and Sierra are finished making their arrangements.
Why don't you say it? Why don't you come out and say it? You want me out of here, right? So you can keep bashing Alan, and you can convince all the ladies here what a loving, doting father you are.
Would you stop it, please?
He knows what he did.
How many times do I have to tell you I was there? I saw things. I heard things
Maybe
at the
you
bell
were
tower.
hallucinating. You know, you saw what you wanted to see, because the truth is too shocking for you.
Dusty?
How did you get shot, Craigo?
Because Alan believed that Craig knew too much.
Is that what you saw? Or is that what Craig said you saw?
Dusty, I think we've all heard enough for one night.
You gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me for speaking the truth? I know you're capable.
He saved my life.
He'd kill you too if you were in his way.
Okay,
please.
enough.
You
All right,
spun your
talk
plan
like this.
way out of control.
Sierra's in pain. Let's not talk like it.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Sierra's going through too much right now. She does not need to hear about this tonight.
Thank you.
I don't need to hear about what?
Hi, honey, you're back already.
Yeah, what'd I miss? I mean, I can tell by the way you're all acting. It must be about me, so what were you talking about?
It was nothing important.
Well, it certainly sounded important.
You've been through enough today.
Sweetheart, why don't I have somebody bring your stuff up from the guest house and you can go upstairs and take a hot bath and get some rest?
I will rest as soon as I know what's going on behind my back. We were worried about...
No, dear. It was nothing that you have to worry about.
You know, that's it. I want the truth, and nobody's gonna leave until I get it.
I think Sierra's right. No more secrets. I think that you should know what we know.
And better she hears it from us than from the police.
The police?
It's going to be very hard for you to accept, but Alan engineered Lucy's kidnapping.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Could you take a look as a pathologist?
I could do a full genetic workup.
Ms. Ryan, I have something for you.
I'm so sorry. You don't know.
Stop apologizing. It's not your fault, babe.
I was so afraid this would...
There's nothing to be scared of. I got you, babe. I got you.
I just can't seem to do anything right.
Don't you say that. It's me.
It's
You
true.
have to say that. No, it's not. These things happen. It's nature's way of making sure that we have a healthy pregnancy. It's not because of anything you did or anything you didn't do. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna have a healthy pregnancy. Next time it's gonna be different. Everything is gonna be okay. Trust me. Just close your eyes and relax and let me take care of everything. We're gonna be okay.
What in God's name were you thinking when you lied to your children?
I was just trying to protect them.
They went through hell when they found out you had a tumor. Why for any reason would you choose to put them through that again?
I had to do something.
Was it James? Was it your ex-husband?
I've already been through this. I am through with that part of my life. I told you that before.
Yeah, but he still frightens you,
I am
Barbara.
through with him. I made a mistake, all right? Never to be repeated.
I'm glad to hear that.
You know, can't we just start over? again now. Let's order some room service. We can talk about this.
When's the last time you saw Lynn Michaels?
Why do you ask that?
Well, I know in your court order it stipulated weekly sessions with a psychiatrist, and you had to put that on back burner with your radiation and surgery.
Point being?
I think it's time you resumed your therapy.
How thoughtful of you.
If not with Dr. Michaels, I have some suggestions.
So seeing a psychiatrist is a condition for us being together.
There is no us anymore.
You said you cared about me.
I do, Barbara, and I will always care about you as a friend.
I don't need any friends.
I think you do.
I need to be loved.
Then start by loving yourself. Start by believing you're worthy of love. Then you won't go to such destructive means.
Well, why do I need Dr. Michaels when I have the omniscient Dr. Daniels right here? Think you've got me all figured out, don't you?
I only meant that...
I think that you need to leave. Will you take my check, or do you want to send me a bill for your unsolicited advice?
Barbara...
There's nothing that you can do to help me, since I am so impossibly inhuman. So you better go, before you become a casualty too. I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Sorry about keeping you waiting. I could have used a little help putting Cabot to sleep.
Did I mention that I have a plane to catch?
This won't take long, Jen.
No, it's taken too long already. I knew this was a bad idea and I have to go.
No, you can't.
Are you forcing me to stay here?
If I have to. Because, you see, I promised a certain little guy that I wouldn't let his favorite storyteller walk out of our lives. Jen, look, I know how much I hurt you.
No, Jordan, you don't.
I thought it was our only option, that it was the only way for Roseanne and I to keep Cabot safe,
What
Jen.
happens next time that Cabot is in danger? The next time that James makes a demand or threatens you?
That's not going to happen.
It always happens. Haven't you been paying attention?
Rosanna and Paul are at the prison as we speak.
What for?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. It's over, Jen. We have neutralized James for good.
How?
With this.
Annulment papers?
Rosanna had them drawn up right after we were married. All we have to do is sign.
Well, why didn't you sign before?
Because James was always an obstacle, and he isn't anymore. I told you this wouldn't last forever. You are the one that I want. So say you forgive me. Say that you'll stay.
So you played your last card, huh? And you got trumped. How's that feel?
Let's just leave, Paul, please.
You'll never know your sons. You'll never know your grandsons. You'll never know peace or happiness or love. It's over. Your life is over. But my life, our life, is just beginning because there's no more boogeyman under the bed. There's no more wolves at the door. You just played with our lives because you didn't have your own life. And now, you're gonna have to find yourself another toy. You're gonna have to find yourself another way to pass your time all alone, because from now until the day that you die, you will be more alone than you could ever have possibly imagined.
How sharper than a serpent's tooth to have a thankless child.
You want gratitude? For what?
You're gonna regret this, Paul.
Yeah, my only regret is that I didn't do this sooner.
Move away, Stenbeck. You're being transferred.
Guess the bus is here. Let's go celebrate, huh?
Alan? Alan involved in Lucy's kidnapping? Are you out of your minds?
I know this is difficult.
No, it's impossible. If any of you had any idea what kind of man he was, if any of you had taken the time to get to know him, why? Why would you even suspect him of such a horrible thing?
We have evidence, Sierra.
What? What, a ransom? Everything I had was his. He didn't need the money. There was not a hurtful or hateful bone in his body.
Sierra,
No.
talk about this.
Alan loved me, and he loved our daughter. Do you all believe this? Do you all believe that my husband has something to do with this?
Sierra, none of us wanted to accuse Alan. You would think Alan would be the last person anybody would suspect. But the evidence.
What evidence? What evidence?
Sierra, can you think of any reason why Alan would have a copy of Lucy's trust fund agreement?
How could he have a copy of something he didn't know existed?
Found a copy. In his garment bag. I saw it.
Well, even if that was true, I can think of several explanations. That doesn't make him a criminal.
Yeah, we should talk about this later.
No, we need to clear this up right this second. You know, Alan had access to everything that was mine. All of my papers, all of my bank accounts, the contents of every safe in every house. What you're proposing is so ridiculous.
Honey, I think Lucy's right. We'll talk about it later.
How dare you? How dare you make these incredible accusations about a decent man who is not here to defend himself? Well, you are wrong!
Sierra.
You are lying! Why are you lying?
I knew this was a mistake.
No.
I'm sorry.
You are the ones making the mistake. You're cruel and you're spiteful. And you were wrong. All of you.
No, let me go. Darling. Oh.
What are you giving me?
Something to help you sleep.
You're gonna feel better after you get some rest.
Dr. Schiller wants to keep your wife overnight for observation.
Whatever she needs.
Can you come to my desk, fill out some paperwork?
Oh, sure thing. Okay. I won't be right back before you know it. I love you. I love you.
They're out of their minds. They're just out of their minds. I know they're wrong. Maybe you shouldn't do this now.
What? My trust agreement?
There's got to be an explanation for this. I don't want this. Mom, come on. Just let it go. Don't do this now. Stop here. I know. Stop. Come on, let it go. What is this helping? It doesn't matter now.
What did you find? What is it? What do you have?
Nothing.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Daddy and Aaron have one just like it. It's the key to Metro.
Why would Alan have a key?
It's how he got the gun.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
my mind, Cameron, and I want to get off this plane. You cannot leave like this. Children!
Sit down!
Hitting that
The Young and the Restless this week on CBS Daytime.
Hey. I just ran into Elaine after she did the ultrasound. She told me about Jessica. I'm so sorry, man.
Thanks.
I can't imagine what you're going through, and I'm not going to give you that speech about how you can try again because I know you know all about that. Yeah. But if there is anything at all I can do, just let me know.
Wait. Maybe there is something.
Name it.
Could you take a look as a pathologist and see if there's anything that we can do to make sure that this doesn't happen again?
I could do a full genetic workup.
Appreciate it.
Consider it that.
All right.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. I heard what happened.
What are you doing here, Doc?
I want to tell you how sorry I am. What you're going through, I can't begin to. Is there anything I can do? Jessica, I know how much you wanted that baby. And I know how much you would have loved it.
Please, Doc, you really don't know anything about me.
Any woman who hates me as much as you do has to be capable of just an amazing amount of love. Especially for somebody so innocent.
The doctors keep saying it was meant to be. These things happen. They say it's for the best. But how can it be for the best when it feels like my heart has been ripped out?
Do you want me to go get grandmother? I'll go get Lily.
I think I just want to be left alone.
Are you sure? I can stay.
Lucy. I'm all right. Really. You have had a long day and you've been through so much. Don't worry about me. Go take a bath. I'll be fine. I love you. Love you. Love you.
Thank you so very much. We'll see you then.
What'd they say?
Well, due to our peculiar circumstances, the police will let us give our statements tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I guess I should give this to them, too.
Well, what do you got there, honey?
Mom found it while she was going through Alan's suitcase.
What is it?
It's a copy of Lucy's trust fund agreement. What's the key?
The key is to Metro. And a phone number.
I hate to be the one to say this, but that's all the proof that we need.
It proves nothing.
It proves motive. Money. And he had access to the gun that killed Don Creel.
Poor Sierra. She must be heartbroken.
Dear God, then it's true.
I told you everything that happened at the bell tower. Now we have proof.
Proof of what?
It was enough to convince my mother. Why isn't it good enough for you? You shouldn't try to blame my father. He could never do anything to hurt me, ever.
Walker,
Ms. Ryan, I have something for you.
Who are you?
This is all you need to know. It is of the utmost importance. Have a good evening, Miss Ryan.
Wait a minute, who sent you?
Got him locked in tight?
Houdini couldn't get out of this.
I better hope not. This guy's a nasty one. And watch out for his teeth.
Teddy bear like you? You don't bite, do you, teddy bear?
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hi.
I guess you've heard the news.
The important part, all we need now is to hear that everything went well on your end. Well, why don't you tell them?
Okay. As we speak, James Tenbeck is being transferred not only out of the state, but out of our lives. Forever.
Miss Cabot, you said you were expecting the county clerk?
Ah, yes. Mr. Davenport.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Cabot.
Oh, thank you. The pleasure's mine. I'm sorry for bringing you out so late. Please sit down.
Always happy to help. Now, where's the document?
I think it's right here. Are you ready to make the past disappear?
Since the day we got married.
Barbara, if you're listening to this tape, it only means one thing. I need your help.
All clear. On the bus, Stenbeck. There we go. Oh, it's a big deal, right?
Here.
Here, here. So here is to freedom. And how sweet that is. May we not take it for granted. And may it last forever.
To us. All of us.
To us.
To us.
To freedom.
They think this is the end.
On the next, As the World Turns.
I know you would never do something like that.
But
I can't believe that Alan would either.
We're free!
Come here.
What'd I miss? Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I had a dream.
You remember it?
It was a wedding, I think. I opened my eyes, I lost it. It was completely gone. Then I looked down and I saw this.